Let's talk about, okay, I mean, I get a lot of hate from this. Not a lot, but a lot of people been on my side, and they said it. And I never even bring this guy up, but my boy Lazy Dub, he bring it up about SPM, child molester. All right, and then I kind of said something like, "Yeah, I heard about that. And that's no good, whatever." And then all these guys, all these SPM creatures, like, and a lot of them hit me up and said, "You know what, you're right. We didn't know, and it's understandable. I didn't know. Like since the last year, it's barely. I really did my homework fully to understand, even though I was curious and I was like heard negative, and I was like, you know what? But they start coming talking crap, start coming on some racial stuff with me. I'm like, and you're backing up this what? So I want to know your intakes. What is your take on SPM? Um, and I know this subject is getting old, but I mean it's good awareness. But what do you think about SPM child molester? I mean, what do you think about it? I mean, is he even a child molester? What do you think?
Yeah. Well, in order for me to answer that, it goes back to, when somebody calls somebody, hey, he locked it up or this and that. It's always proof. I need paperwork. I need something.
Exactly. Paperwork.
I need to see that, because I can't just go by your word. Because you may not just like this person for a certain reason, but if the paperwork's there and there's proof, there's no way around that.
You hit it right on the nail.
No way around that. If that person.
Let's talk to them, Tweety. Paperwork is everything. So if you got paperwork and you're convicted, boom, it doesn't matter. You got paperwork. Yeah. That's what a black and white paperwork says, and not only paperwork. And this, I don't want to keep bringing this character up too much, but hey, it's good to educate the truth. If you have a kid that's pregnant with a 13-year-old kid, and you're in your 20s, you already are convicted because you have a kid that's 13 years old. How do you have a kid with a 13-year-old and you're a grown man? So, I mean, I heard stories. She was at a strip club. Okay, but you used to pick her up from middle school. Yeah. And then she's 13. Okay, you met her at a strip club. You did it in the car at the strip club. I could understand if they said that. Like, I'd be like, oh, man, he got tricked, whatever, right? But still, you're on paperwork, buddy. But the topic is like, you picked this person up from school. You know better.
You knew. Exactly. Yeah. But I think a lot of backlash comes from, they have to be fans of him.
Yeah, exactly.
They have to be fans, and to cover up something like that, they're gonna say whatever. They're gonna go. But
that's what the people gotta know. Like, it's not about
it's not about that.
No idolization, man. Like, he's a man, and every man shouldn't be worshipped like he's just a rapper. Somebody doing something wrong. I know there's 20 homies around me, and they're gonna bash me later if I did something wrong. So everybody's a grown man to know how to react and how to behave. And if you don't know how to behave, there's only two things to me. You're either a real child molester, like you just really have fetishes for this.
Yeah.
Or the second choice is you're just an evil person. I don't know. There's no really good thing in this. I can't see it,
Yeah, either way, however, got down to that is it happened.
Exactly.
And no matter how much you try to cover,
and it's not over one case. It's I know I talked about this, and I don't even really want to talk about it, but I guess I'm bringing it up. You with somebody's daughter who you ended up being with your own daughter's babysitting, you end up being with that girl, 9-year-old girl. That's a different case. Then there's the 13-year-old girl you have a kid with. There's all these cases. Now he's got a new girl that looks like, I don't know, man. Like, it just, if that's not enough proof for you to even see or know, then you have to be cuckoo in the head. And I hope you kind of, hey, and I'm not hating on his music. If you like his music, cool. I mean, I personally don't really listen to his music, but if you like it, I'm not mad because you grew up on it. You have feelings for it.
Yeah.
You grew up, you might have your first drinking to that music. First blunt. Yeah. Your first love was to the music. That is understandable.
I actually, before I was doing music, I have a homie of mine that he loved SPM. So he would just play and play and play. So, I listened to that, but, it's, you can love the music, but I mean, them being as a person is completely something different. You can't bring that music to cover up a person.
And when someone comes and says stupid things to me, hey, you're hating, or do you're hating on someone? Like, what do you mean hate on someone? This is a piece of shit. Blah blah blah. You want to listen to music? Go in your car, bump it, play it to yourself, but don't come in there banging like it's SPM. You're not as big as him. He's like, bro, calm down. I'm not talking about I don't care if he's the president of the United States.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you are what you are, buddy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you are not that big. You're not the president. You're not the, like, there's no statues of you on Mount Rushmore. You ain't, like, like, so stop coming to me and telling me all this dumb shit. And that's why I like to thank the fans of his for talking shit to me, for me exposing, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, no disrespect, man, and I feel what it is, but hey, once you in that situation, boys, it is what it is, homeboy.
You can't get rid of that.
So yeah, man, I don't really like hating on people, and I never did. But this is not hating. This is something that's wrong.
Yeah, it just needs to be addressed. And
we're in 2022. There's rules in the law, so that's it. There's no excuses. Well, my Theo married somebody that was in 1920s, and like, bro, this is 2022. Yeah, this is 1990s. We're grown. Times have changed. Like, don't make excuses. I heard all kind of excuses.
Yeah.
Like, it's like ridiculous,
Pretty much nothing new, man.
Yeah, it's 2022. Like, it is what it is. Whatever laws were at that time and they did what they did, or they're in a third world country, it's cool. It is. No one's saying that could be right or wrong, or whatever's the right age, or whatever. It could be 16, be 18.
Yeah.
But the law of the land is 18 years old in the United States of America, and that's the laws of the land.
That's it. Yeah.
That's it. Done deal. Yeah. You got paperwork, so it is what it is.
Yeah.